Raw Adventure, the safety on camp. We need to look at fire safety, knife and axe safety, food safety, and also the safety on the location of your camp. So let's start and take a look at fire safety. There are 6 golden rules to building a safe campfire. We need to build the fire away from any overhanging branches, trees, steep slopes, rotten stumps, logs, dry grass and leaves. You need to start with dry twigs and small sticks. Remember, a good fire builder never uses gas or any other flammable stuff to start a fire. Add larger sticks as the fire builds up, avoiding using hatchets, saws or breaking off branches off the trees. Using dead and downed wood burns a lot easier than green wood. Put big pieces on last, pointing them towards the centre and pushing them into the flames. Use wood no larger than the diameter of an adult's wrist. Keep the campfire small. A good bed of hot members will be hot enough to cook or boil anything you require. It gives off plenty of heat, and thus we will need to build a ring of rocks around the fire. Never leave a campfire unattended. Even a small breeze could quickly cause the fire to spread. Knives and axes are not toys. With a knife, we need to take off everything that could get tangled like scarves. Never let children use them. Never use an axe or a saw with loose heads or blades. Ensure that there are no overhanging trees or bushes, and make sure that no one is closer than 3 meters, and that's children, spectators and everything. With axes as well as knives, we need to make sure we're using a firm chopping block that we're putting covering over the axe or knife blade, so when we put it away in the toolbox it's nice and safe. We carry axes and saws correctly, and that is in the toolbox provided. When using a knife, always cut away from you, and the same with an axe. Never throw knives or axes or stick them into the ground, as people can trip over them and hurt themselves. So let's move on to food safety at Raw Camp. There's 5 steps to raw food safety. Number 1, wash hands. Don't work with food if you're ill, and never touch ready to eat food with bare hands. Number 2, wash, rinse and sanitize everything you want to use to prepare the food. Number 3, don't store raw food over cooked food or ready to eat foods. Never prepare ready to eat foods on the same surfaces or use the same utensils as used with raw foods. Keep cold foods at 5 degrees or below, and keep hot foods at 60 degrees. Number 5, cook food until that 60 degrees or above has met internally, and cool food quickly to 5 degrees or below. To set up our camp, it really is location, location, location. And so we need to be looking for level ground, shelter it from the wind, make sure that there isn't any trees or bushes obstructing the tents, easy access to the running water, easy access to toilets and washing facilities. Means of communication, we need to make sure that we're in constant communication with the camp manager. And this is what a typical camp should look like. 2 bell tents in a nice open area away from any trees or bushes. The reason we have 2 bell tents is because 1 bell tent is used for kit storage, so all the raw kit will get stored in one, and the second one is for the raw campers. This is so they can go in there and do activities and make things, as well as feeling part of the outdoor experience. Is all part of the outdoor experience there.